Morning, everyone. Welcome back. We are bringing you something fresh and new to the channel, switching it up a little bit from the Evo and some of the racing stuff that's going on. This is Robert's RSX, which he has most recently turbocharged himself. He bought a kit online and has bolted it all up. This is pretty common for the industry. You see a lot of this. Unfortunately, not everything fits up properly. He's done a really nice job, as you can see, of putting it all together. For somebody that just pieced it all together at home and assembled it, they've done a nice job. We've seen, as you can imagine, some really butchered setups, but Robert did a great job. He reached out because the kit that he purchased actually doesn't fit with respect to the rear exhaust and the downpipe for the turbocharger. So what he ended up bringing in, initially, he got really creative and brought in some mock-up pieces that were made out of cardboard. He got really creative, and I got to tell you, Robert, again, I give you a lot of credit if you're watching this. But unfortunately, although we could have probably made it work, him being just across the street and the car being so easily accessible, I figured, hey man, let's just get on the lift and make sure that everything is here so that as I assemble it and modify the exhaust accordingly, it'll fit properly the first time, which would probably be a lot more worth, you know, the time savings versus the headaches that we could run into in the back end. So he's got this downpipe, or mid pipe I should say, that came with the kit and it doesn't fit properly. We're gonna put the car up in the air and we'll show you that. But what we're gonna do is modify it so that it does fit, and then replace the 3-bolt connection here, which is an old antiquated style of an exhaust connection, to now be a V-band, which is pretty much our standard nowadays. So let's get the car up in the air and we'll talk a little bit more in detail about what we're doing. It's going to be something much more simple and easier compared to the jobs that you guys have seen us take on this channel. We want to give you an example of the diversity of projects that come through the door, because it's not all large builds that come through, but sometimes there's somebody that needs us to squeeze them in our schedule in between these larger builds for something simple like this. Simple to us, that is. So what we got here is the downpipe connection that comes off the new turbo kit that he bought online. And as you can see, the rear exhaust connection is back here. But with the mid pipe that was provided, you can tell that it would fit up decently over here, but the connection is completely different and also off. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove this downpipe and put that V-band on there. We're gonna clock it slightly differently so that it turns and gives this a little bit more clearance on the O2 sensor, because as you can see, he's got it a little bit tight here. We definitely don't want that rubbing. So first thing we'll do is we'll get this downpipe off. We will add the V-band connection here and then modify the mid pipe accordingly so that it flows and connects. So let's get started. Now we just got to start it up, make sure there's no leaks and all that. It's on its way. This is a good time to remind all of you that may be new to the channel to definitely subscribe, please, if you guys do like what you're seeing and the work that we're doing. We've noticed through the analytics on YouTube that a lot of you guys are watching our videos are not subscribed. So if you do like what you see, let us know. Subscribe, hit the like button with notifications on. That way, when we do post a new video, you know about it immediately. And if there's something that you don't like, definitely want to hear that as well. We love feedback and we like to continuously improve on what we're doing. And the only way to do that is to get feedback from you guys. So appreciate you guys joining us, and be sure to tune in next time. You never know what we're working on.